Let's talk a bit more about the food of the area. So you spoke about going deer hunting, rabbit hunting, about snails. What are the type of dishes that people ate in Natham, in Dindigul in general? What is the cuisine like of that place?
Yeah, like I think like we had the dish called kudal varval, which is made out of goat intestines.
Yeah.
Like that was actually one of the popular dish too. And then we used to eat the if you go to any villages, any for the marriages, there's also one more dish called ratta poriyal, which is a goat blood poriyal, like a sautéed goat blood. Which is, I mean, I know it's kind of like sounds very, it's sounds probably weird, but but it's one of the very tasty and very tasty dish, like very tasty, and also it's very healthy. Like even doctors suggested you to eat the dish when you're like when you're low on hemoglobin or when you're low on like stuff like that.
Why is it that these type of dishes became so popular in that region of India? Because you don't find like goat blood dishes or goat intestine dishes in other parts. Is there like a historical reason, or is it just that was what's available?
It's probably it's what is available. Like like you said, like you don't really go to supermarket. You don't get any products from international products. Like you just eat what you have in your village. Like it's the same exact concept, like sustainability concept. Like that's probably it is, because those are things what we have in a village. We made use of it, and we made sure we use the best. We made use the best out of it. Like
it's interesting, right? Because that's what you had available, and that became like such a popular local dish. But over here, if you serve it, now it's an exotic luxury dish.
Yeah.
Who's ever got?
Yeah, like I think even coming back to the snail story, I mean, I told a lot of even the reason why snail is on the menu. I was just sharing the same story with Chintan Rani. I mean, who's already doing phenomenally. Like I mean, like even Chef Vikas said that I think they are like the eye opener. Like they are like we have nothing but so much respect for them to give us so much courage to open to give so much courage to do the regional Indian cuisine.
Yeah.
And so we were just talked about the menu, and and then I was just casually sharing them, like how we used to go for a snail frying, and then my grandmother used to cook snails, and then when you go to school, and then people just make fun of you, like, oh my god, you guys eat snails, it's kind of poor people's food, like it's because once they started making fun of you, don't even like share with others, like we used to eat all those kind of foods.
This is in college or like
in school?
In school in the village itself?
Yes. Oh. Yeah, it's a small, like I said, I went to school in a small town, right? Okay. Where like it's where you get a lot of kids like from multiple backgrounds, like they used to make fun of you, or this is like poor people's food, like stuff like that. And then same thing when I went to culinary school, they were I don't still remember the first year when I went to culinary school, they were teaching there's a dish called escargot. It's a French delicacy. So I was like, what? It's a delicacy? We thought it's a poor people's food for a very long time. And then so that's how. And then Chintan Rani was like, oh my god, you gotta put them on the menu. And then I looked at them like, you kind of crazy. Like, why do you want me to put them on the menu? This is like no, this is your food. This is something you grew up eating it. You had to put them on the menu. So they gave me courage, like otherwise a lot of restaurants, they've opened restaurants to for the commercial purposes, like just let's make a dish that can please the crowd. Let's make the dish that's something that everyone likes it. This is something they encourage me to make a dish that's something I grew up eating it, something that I enjoy it, something that kind of brings back my memories. Yeah. Like so I'm so thankful for them.
Is it different from, so you just spoke about the dishes that they eat there with goat blood, goat intestines. Is that different from the food that you might eat in Madurai or maybe even Chennai and rest of Tamil Nadu? Is there a big difference, or are they still under the same umbrella of the same style?
Pretty much in same umbrella, but if you go to Madurai is known for like Madurai, because I'm also very close to Chettinad regions. Like where my dad used to work for a government. He's also like, for some time he was kind of moving around, like when they get transfer, they move around. So we used to live in Chettinad before even come to Natham. When I was a very young age, like we used to live very close to Chettinad region. So my mom also got so much influence from the Chettinad region also. So you know how we learn from neighbors. Yeah. So they all share the recipes. So I think she had so much influence from Chettinad things too. So I think that's where you can probably see there's some of the influence in Semma's recipe. Also, there's so many Chettinad influence also. Yeah. And yeah, so I mean, if you go to Madurai, like I think there will be like Madurai has a lot of regional cuisine, especially a lot of micro regional cuisines. Like because Madurai is known for like this kind of dish, like the blood poriyal and the intestines and even brain. You have the I'm sure there's other place in Tamil Nadu too, but I think Madurai is known for this kind of foods.
This kind of food itself.
Yeah,
okay. Time for a difficult question for you.
All right. Do you want to take a break?
Yeah, you have to be ready for this. Do you prefer Clinton Street Baking Company in New York City or Kavna Parota Kadai in Natham?
I have to say the Kavna Parota Kadai. I'm sorry.
Sorry to Clinton Street Baking Company fans. Why? Why Kavna?
Something when you grew up eating it, it's something close to your heart, right? When you eat something when you were a child, like that stays in your memory for a very long time. It's very hard to like take it away from your memory, from your palate.
What's the best dish to get if I have to go to Kavna Parota Kadai?
Get the parota and salna.